Listen, if you dare, to the Lovecraft Tapes.
Thank you, Barbara, for that fascinating look at the mating habits of cuttlefish. We all knew they were delicious, but who could have guessed how horny those suckers really are? Answer: very. Be sure to catch Barbara's next report starting tomorrow, the first in the 12-part probing series, The Secret Life of Mass-Produced Pudding Cups. I'm Randolph Carter, and you're listening to Public Radio WYRD-FM. Coming up, I'll be interviewing famed musician Eric Zahn, who is in town for a concert performance later tonight with his 16-flute orchestra. He has graciously offered to play us a little ditty here in the studio beforehand. Should be a real toe tapper. I encourage you to turn your radio all the way up, then open your window so the rest of the universe can hear too. But first, the top headlines. Officials in Arkham admit they still have no clues in the disappearance last Thursday of 13-year-old Raid Arroyo. He was purportedly taken from his home sometime before dawn on October 5th. A spokesperson did confirm an unknown assailant broke through a window on the ground floor, the noise of which alerted Raid's mother, Greta, who found the boy's bed empty except for spatters of blood. She quickly contacted the police, who performed a thorough investigation at the scene. Despite the quick response time, no sign of the child has surfaced. An Amber Alert remains in effect for the greater Arkham area. Some say the boy's disappearance may be connected to his father's recent death. The body of local Arkham resident and FBI agent Roy Arroyo was among dozens recovered in the South Atlantic Ocean on October 6th by an Argentinian fishing trawler. If you'll recall from earlier broadcasts, the island of TRYST, located some 1,200 miles west of Cape Town, South Africa, disappeared after widely reported seismic activity in the area. Experts claim the island's dormant volcano became active again after nearly 6 decades since the last eruption and destabilized the landmass to an extent that it actually sank into surrounding waters. All inhabitants are presumed dead. The Federal Bureau of Investigations has declined to comment regarding Agent Arroyo's presence in the area during this incident. Meanwhile, a coalition of naval forces from North Korea, China, the United States, Mexico, Japan, and Russia continues to investigate the phenomenon and maintains a search perimeter in hopes the island may resurface. No luck as of yet. More details to come as the story develops. Funeral services for Roy Arroyo are scheduled for next Friday morning at Christ Church Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, the family will instead be accepting donations to the recently announced Screen Door Academy of Arts and Sciences, a planned wing adjacent to the engineering department at Miskatonic University. For further analysis of this tragedy, tune in tomorrow morning when we welcome special guest Father Lee Summers, a clergyman who once tended to the flock on Tristan da Cunha before retiring years ago to the peaceful seaside community of Innsmouth. Stay tuned now for light experimental jazz from hometown trio the Silver Guitars, who will be on stage all weekend at the Tapas restaurant during happy hour from 4 to 7, when you can get half off small plates, but the food is still full price. You've been listening to WYRD-FM.
The Lovecraft Tapes podcast is copyright 2019. For more information and sponsorship opportunities, please send email to podcast@thelovecrafttapes.com. Support the Lovecraft Tapes podcast and get access to exclusive content and rewards at patreon.com/lovecrafttapes.